Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome especially to Nordy and Itrio because we are going to start with their puzzle Earthworm. Uh, Hi, Russ. Hi, Leah. Hi, J40. Hi, Jim. David, so good to see you. Hi, Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades reminds me that coming up, we are going to have a stream of me solving the best puzzles from Zeta Math's Sudoku class, which is wrapping up this week. Hi, Carl. Uh, I have been doing lots and lots of streaming for Zeta Math because he has been, excuse me. Had to clear my throat. Zeta Math has been incredibly busy the last few days or the last few weeks. I took over his stream on Sunday because on Saturday he spent 8 hours solving student Sudokus. And Sunday morning he was like, nope. So I will be streaming today. I will be streaming Friday. And then Sunday, I think the plan is for me to solve student puzzles with Zeta Math here on the stream with me. But there has been very little Zeta Math on the Zeta Math Does Puzzles channel lately, but he will be back. This is the last week of weirdness, and then next week we can get back onto a regular schedule. All right. I have no other announcements. Let us take a look at this quite minimal puzzle from Nordy and Itrio that I am assured is quite beautiful. So, it's a snake puzzle. We construct a one-cell wide snake of orthogonally connected cells whose two endpoints are given as circles. So we're going to make the snake green. The snake cannot branch and cannot touch itself orthogonally, but may touch itself diagonally. And additionally, all squares are on the snake. And a digit in a square gives the number of snake cells seen in all horizontal and vertical directions combined, including the cell with the square, and non-snake cells block vision. And the snake acts as a German whisper line, so adjacent digits along the snake differ by at least 5. Okay. So, this is a corner. This can't be in. So the snake must continue here. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Isaiah. Oh, Bettree. Nordy or Itrio, do you have a suggested bet tree? Maybe around here where there's just not much clue going on. Like we could try like here for a bet tree. I mean, in this case, maybe it's a bit of a spoiler if I find out exactly where things end. So I think we'll just go with this and see what happens. Okay, so this has to continue. So now this is at least 5. uh, yeah, oh, it's not 5, Sarah points out. So it is high. Ah, so that gives us a bunch. And Sarah points out it's not 6 either. Neither is that. Neither is that. Yes. Row 1, column 4 is not snake, as Todd points out. And I'm sorry. Uh, don't know why my throat is all. Hang on. Good grief. Ah, yeah. So what is this at right now? This is at least 7, so, and it doesn't see past here. So Carl and Sarah point out that it has to get at least this far. Which I believe means that these can't be snake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is low. Obviously, neither of these can be 4. This one, maybe. That can't be 4. Let's see. This one is going to be at least 3. I think any square is at least 3. There's no way that would be 6. So now we've got a 7, 8, 9 triple in the column. Oh. Well. Yeah, so if this is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then it automatically sees 5. Right. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4 doesn't work. So that's a 3, and we have our first digit. Wait. 4. Wait. No. 4 going straight down doesn't work because it would make 2 9s. So we do, in fact, get a 3 dance. Do 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 wee do 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 woo do 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 wah do 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 woo. Welcome, Dorlear. Martin wants to use checkerboard. We might. 1-2 pair now. Let's see. That's not a 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, and 3. We only have 4, 5, and 6 left in the box. So this can't possibly whisper with 3, so it's not snake. So this is snake. And now this is satisfied, so that has to end and that has to continue. Is there any way that could be 4? I don't think so. This is a dead end now. Everybody wants to use checkerboard, but to use checkerboard, I'd have to explain checkerboard, so I'm going to try to avoid it. This actually can't get that high. Because we've got one more one more reasonably accommodating low digit. But then oh, no, it could get up to 9, just barely. Everybody is so eager on checkerboard. If it is utterly demanded, I will try to prove checkerboard, but I really don't want to. I feel like we can do other things. I don't believe this is anti-knight. Okay. Welcome, Mehdi. I mean, if people really, really want me to, then because of this orthogonal step thing, there is a parity issue on the board. It is like every cell from every other cell you can only get to in an even number of steps or an odd number of steps, and you can't change it. Like these two cells you can only get between in an odd number of steps, no matter how squiggly you get. So the point is that this is going to have to be high. And it all works out by diagonals. No, it's just I feel weird using a rule without like thoroughly explaining this. So let's see. This one's high. This one's low. Uh, and actually, this one's going to have to be a 4 because a square can't be 1 or 2. And somebody was saying we should use this above. Um, this one's going to be high. So this one needs to... This is midway along. So it needs to immediately see a 9 outside the box. That's going to go there. And then one of these is 9. That's now an 8. Todd with a good point is that if this doesn't come down, then it sees at most 5 cells, but it's at least 6, so this comes down. Oh, wow. Lea with a beautiful point. If we pencil mark, if we corner mark 4s in box 1, that actually places a 4 here. And there's no way the snake can pass through here. Without repeating a 9 in either the column or the box. Well, also the box. So that's actually not on the snake. So this is the snake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 7. Let's see. I don't think this can be snake without ending up creating a closed loop here. Yeah. Jim and Isaiah pointing out that one of these is 9, giving us an 8 there, a 9 there, 8 there. Wow. Martin points out you ask where 5 goes in column 1. It goes in one of these cells, but the only way this snake could go down from here as if it loops around all the way here, but now it can't do that because the snake can never pass through a 5. So that's not the 9, that's the 9. It's on the snake. That must be gray. Let's see. Yeah, Darlier points out that since we're using checkerboard, this one is also high, and it can't be 6. No, it could be 6. Sorry, the line ends here. All right. Now, 7, 8, 9. There's also a 6 down here. Yeah, so multiple people are... Right, the snake can't branch. So right now it sees maximum 5 cells. So it definitely goes down. So that is out. So this snake goes down, and it is a 6 or a 7. I think we could just get away with it being 6 if it comes right. True. Jim points out this can't be 3 anymore by whisper logic. It feels really warm outside today. It's like 1 degree Celsius, which is unseasonably warm for this time of year, which is like 34 degrees Fahrenheit. But here in my studio, it feels cold. And I have the heater running and I'm still cold. Oh, wow. David gifts 5 memberships. Thank you so much, David, and welcome to Amnesty Laura, me, Emily, and Ximena. Uh, uh, I wish the memberships could go to not me, but uh, we'll get you a donation dance, David. Do 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 do. Woo! Do, do, do. Thank you, David. Thank you. I wonder when Streamlabs will notice that this happened. Uh, okay, Martin says this can't go up. Uh, welcome, Lakia. If this goes up, it comes right. Seven because row 7. Uh, okay. Three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it doesn't. 9 doesn't work by geometry here. So now this needs to be flanked by 1, 2s, and now we're forced right by Sudoku. Sarah asks him what world is 1 degree Celsius warm. In the American Midwest in January. Uh, yeah, this was from a few minutes ago. True, you're in Iowa too? Wow, so many Sudoku people in Iowa. The Cogito is in Iowa. Scott Strosal is in Iowa. Oh, who else? There's one other uh, common Sudoku person who's in Iowa, and I cannot think of who it is. Uh, and then Zeta Math and I are in Iowa. Where in Iowa do you live? Ames? You're Scott Strosell's neighbor. He lives in Ames. Yeah, that's now gray. Martin points out that if this tries to go up, it has to go all the way out to here to get back down. But then we would definitely have a 6 in one of these cells, and we can't do that. So it can't go up. So it goes over here. It can't take either of these cells now. This is from 679. It's definitely not 6. Can't be from, it can't be 7 either. Because where would the other 1, 2 go? It can't get another 1, 2. So it's actually 9. Oh, Egbert points out we're out of low digits in row 2 that we can reasonably use. So it can't go here, it comes down. And must be a 3. I find it amazing. Jim apologizes for being a slow typer on his phone. I find it amazing that people can participate in chat on their phones. I sometimes try to, but it's not easy. I really need to be at a keyboard. Isaiah pointing out this can't be in and this can't be in, which also means that none of this can be in, or that. So Egbert thinks this can't be a 6. So if it's 6, we get double ones here. Uh, then row 2, column 6 is 6, 2. Oh, because now this can't go down any farther, and that's a 6 by square. So, or it's even a 5. Actually, now that we've closed this off, we know exactly how far down. Well, this has to go at least one more. So uh, that blanks out that cell and gives us this. And now this can't be a 6. Now this can't be in, so this comes down. Jim says there are so many fun interplays between stuff in this puzzle. I absolutely agree. This is a beautiful and so minimal construction. Okay. Let's investigate that. If this is snake, then it's high. Let's see, and it sees 7. Well, I like Sarah's point better, is that what is our connectivity doing? Because this has to go somewhere. This one has to connect left somehow, somewhere. But it can't come right without cutting off. Yeah, there's just I think this being snake is just too problematic. Uh yeah. Okay, I buy this. So this is actually gray, which means this is a 6 with 2 1s. That's a 2, that's a 1. That's a 2, that's a 1. And by the same token and multiple Well, if this went down, it could only be a 6 by whisper logic and Sudoku, but uh, if it were 6, we'd have to have another 1 here, which now it's a uh, now our loop branches. So yeah, this one is not. This one's in. This one's out. Uh, this is only a 9. 2, 3. This is 2 or 3. This is an 8 exactly. Let's see. The only way row 8, column 5 could not be snake is if our snake comes around and does that. But then we have too many... Hmm. It's supposed to be a dead end, Martin. That's the end of the snake. Yeah, the circle doesn't count anything. It's just the end of the snake. Three can only go between 8 and 9. Uh, Rockrat Zero was saying a bit. Mehdi pointed out that uh, we can't put a 9 here or here, and we can't put an 8 here. So we're going to have to put an 8 snake here and snake these. That's not in. That's not in. So it gets out again. No 8 here. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, but it sees 8 and 9, so that's a 7. That's not a 3. And this can't come left because there aren't enough low digits. So it goes down again. That's not in. No 7 there. This is low. It's 1, 2, just 1 or 2. Oh, 9 is just people are saying 9 in column 9. Yes. Not in a box with a 9, not in any of these, and not in rows with a 9. So that just is a 9. Egbert also pointing out that 7 is placed in row 2. And this is our other 4, 5. No 7 there. Let's see. We do have 4 9s looking into box 2. And Ross points out we need a 7 in row 3. All these Sudoku things. So this is our other 4, 5, 6 for the row. Not 6. Oh, cute. Because of all this business, there's only one place for 4 in box 5. So that resolves all of this business. This sees 7, 8, and 9. Hmm. Ah, Carl pointing out that this is only a 5. Only 2 things left in here, and there are 3 and a 4, and we know the order. Hey, Ambrose. We were just talking with Itrio about all of us in the Midwest. Ambrose, not in Iowa, but in an Iowa adjacent state. Let's see. Six into box 4, you say? Uh, ah. Yes. Oh, our last 2 9s. Well. Congratulations, 9-betters. Ah, yes, 7 here. So that's not snake, so that's snake. It's 2 or 3. That's 1, 2, or 3. So this is 1 or 2. Ah, chocolate teapot. No, we have a 1, 2 pair. So that's a 3, and that's a 2, and that's a 1. 2, 3, 1, 3. Let's see. Fill these in. Another chocolate teapot triple. Ah, pointing octuple in row 4. 4, 6 pair. Let's see. Uh, 3 is hidden here. That's an 8. Mehdi wants us to put a 3 in column 9. This is our other 5 or 6. Ah, only one more 3, and it goes here. Ah, good point to Carl is that this this can't connect to anything else German whispers wise. So you can't put an 8 in either of these cells. So that's out. Mehdi points out we get another 5, 6 here. So that's an 8. Which actually also puts a 5, 6 pair here. So this should be a 1. Pointing octuple here. Looks like a 2. This is 7 and 8. Yes, this has to actually get out, points out Nikolai. Oh, what actually is this? MJ points out this is a 1. We're going to have to get out of this row very soon. How are we doing on 1s? Only 1 left. there. Yeah, this snake can't go down anymore. So it does come here. Only 2 and 6 left in column 5. Great. So that's a 6, that's a 2. Resolves a ton of stuff. The 6 is blocking off this path. And now this is a dead end. So we can green that. So all of these are out. Oh, hey, there's a square here. Who knew? I'm not sure I ended up using this square. Except that it was... I did in the sense that it was given that it was on the snake. So I did use it in that sense. Let's see. I did Simon my way around it, as Rockrat0 says. Yeah, I can probably hit the mark button and see what falls out. Okay, so this can't be on the snake because this can't be a high digit. Snake must go down and down again, so the snake is done. Now this has to be a 2 and a 7. 4. And that might just do it. 7 and 8, yep. And 2. Excellent. That was as good as the effusive Logic Master's comments promised it would be. Hats off to Nordyttrio for an incredible minimal snake puzzle. Yeah, I loved it. Okay, I am going to take a really quick break, and then I'll be right back with another puzzle. See you momentarily. Hey, let's do this Lea Addams puzzle. Looked very cute. Anti-Knight, anti-XV killer. Let me update my description. Links. Okay. Yeah, Lea, I've had this in the bucket and saw you here, and it's like, sure, let's do this. Uh we have normal Sudoku rules. Digits in killer cages can't repeat and sum to the given total, and they're all 15. Identical digits can't be a chess knight's moves apart. Adjacent digits can't sum to 5 or 10. And digits joined by a white dot must be consecutive, and digits joined by a black dot must be in a 1-to-2 ratio. Okay, well, 15 and 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 15 and 2 are 6, 9, or 7, 8. But surely if we don't make the middle digit 5, does that screw us with the anti-V? So if we tried to put 5 here, yeah, then you can only separate one of the pairs. You couldn't separate the other one. So the middle digits of these are 5, and we get to do a triple 5 dance. Woo! All right. So let's see. These are the two different flavors. 6, 7, 8, 9. Can we relate that to anything? Let's see. These are 6, 7, 8, 9. I wonder if I should be high-low coloring. If that would... oh, I forgot about a bet tree. Whoops. That's not the right button. Oh yeah, and we need to consider anti-knight. Okay. So let's see. Where shall we put a bet tree? Maybe up here? How about right up here? Let's see. Okay. This digit in box 7 goes here. Good point to Mehdi. So these are the same digit. For Nema, you get points just by chatting. But since you're new here, let me get you some points. There you go, points. Yeah, we get to do this same thing again. Let's see. The points aren't really for anything, MJ, just... Okay, row 6, column 3 equals... Yes. So these are the same. These are the same, though. Do we know it's different from green? In box 5. In box 5, one of these is green. So this one sees both of those. So it's not green. That's very cool. Yeah, teal is in one of these. This is a good point to Chester, is that this is now a third of the 4 colors of 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this one also sees these two, and it sees pink. Okay, one of these is green. They both see this cell. Green can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. Green goes in one of these. Carl claims it's this one, but what breaks if they both see column 6? Ah, green is one of these in box 3. And they see this. So yes, so this is green. So then we actually get to say that this is green. Yeah, we've been doing logic up here, but we can do a lot of the symmetrical logic down here. Is that pink in box 5 goes here. So let's see. Well, I don't know if they are. Because how do we distinguish between pink and purple? All the 1, 2, 3, 4s in box 7. See, all of column 4 in box 8. This one. Ooh. Wait. Ah, but this is just green. But these see all of these. So now this is pink. Okay. And this sees all 3 of the others. So this is our last low. Now pink has to go here. This must be purple. This sees pink, purple, and green. So it is yellow. So this is pink. Which it already was, because this couldn't be pink. And so this is purple. Yeah, we can green and yellow in box 3. Purple in box 8. Goes here. This is neat. Oh yeah, they're clones. Let's see, purple in box 9 goes here. That's not 5. This isn't 1 for sure. And it's not pink. Not pink or purple. Yellow in box 2. Yellow goes here. The white dot is not 2, 3. Oh, are we continuing to follow yellow? Yep, we got a yellow on this white dot. I like global constraints more than ZetaMath does, I think. We only have a few yellows left, so in box 4, yellow goes here. Let's see. No help yet. How about in box 8? Well, it goes in one of these, and they both see these two cells. Yellow's not here, not here. Ooh, so this is yellow. And now yellow goes here, and I think that's our last yellow. Let's see, box 6, purple. Box 6, purple goes here. Oh, and I haven't put a yellow in box 6 either, which goes here. Let's see, how about purple in box... Let's see, purple in box 2 goes up here. Green in box 9. Let's see. Green box 6. See, purple is here, so that sees these cells, these. Yeah, so that is purple, so it's not 5. And so that's purple. And then that's purple. Okay, so this... So we know yellow isn't 1. Sorry, not 1. But yellow, so this sees, yeah, this sees every low digit. And it's not 5 because it's on a black dot. So it's some flavor of high, but obviously it's 6 or 8 with a 2 or 3. So yellow is also not 2. So purple, definitely not 1. Now if purple were 2, that would make these add to 5. So purple isn't 2 either. So purple and yellow are a 3-4 pair. So green and pink are a 1-2 pair. Oh, we can continue. Yes. Pink goes here. Ross points out we're guaranteed a doot. Martin pointing out that since this cell is next to a 1-2 pair, it can't be 8 or 9. So that's 6 or 7, so this is 8 or 9. Let's see, pink in row 4, I am instructed to do. And pink in this box goes here. Let's see. We have this little pink Zackwing. Let's see, this one's also 8 or 9. So that's 6 or 7. This one's also 8 or 9. That's 6 or 7. Sorry, I did this backwards. That one's 6 or 7, so that one's 8 or 9. That one's 6 or 7, so that one's 8 or 9. Let's see. Yep, just 8 and 9 left over here. Wow, Ambrose. Pink actually can't do this. Because then pink would definitely be touching something it adds to 5 with. That's a beautiful spot to Ambrose. So these are pink. Yeah, hats off to you for that. Oh, and we get another thing with green here for the same reason. Is that all our greens? Yes. This sees a 1-2, so that's 6 or 7. That's 8 or 9. This one is 6 or 7. That one's 8 or 9. This one's 6 or 7. So teal is 8 or 9. 8, 9 pair now in this row. Teal now in row 5 points out Carl, goes here. Let's see. Yeah, this, these are the same, so let's give these a color. These can be red. We got a teal here. That's red. That's 6 or 7. I'm almost tempted to color the 6 7s also teal and red, instead of giving them a new color. Teal here by Sudoku. And red could still go at the bottom. Red goes here. That's teal. Yeah, so this would be the teal 6 7. This would be the red 6 7. I like that better. It's not, Ambrose, it wasn't teal in box 9 I was looking at. It was teal in row 8 I was looking at. Yeah, red is placed here in the row. Now we actually have a digit. That's a 6, but we don't know what color it is. Yeah. Let's finish our coloring. We get a 5 here. 5 here. 5 here. Let's see, that's a teal 6 7. This must be a red 6 7. That's a red 6 7. That's a teal 6-7. That's a teal 6-7. Gosh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Right. This is a teal pair. That's a 5. Let's see. We know the colors here. That's red. That's teal. This is a 6-7, and it's a red 6-7. Yep, bed tree is teal. Red 8-9 is placed. So that is red 6-7. Row 3 needs a red 8-9, I believe. Column 7 needs a teal 6-7. Let's see, these are red. Row 7 needs a teal 8-9. I keep hitting the wrong color. Yep, we get a teal here and a red here. Now, box 2. Yes. That's red 6-7. That's 5. That's 5. That is teal 6-7. And that is teal 8-9. Wait, I did that wrong. It's red 6-7. So it's a 6. There we go. That's a 9. 3 and 4. There's our doot. 3 here, 4 here. 3 and 4. 7, 6, 9, 8. 7. That's an 8. 8. 7, 7. 8. 7, 8. 4, 9, 6. 3. 4, 9, 6, 3, 6, 9, 8. Bet tree is a 7. How would I have guessed that from the massive number of people who bet for it? 7 and 8, 4, 8, 9, 6, 7. 4, 3, 3, 9, 6, 9, That's going to do it. That 9 gives us that this is a 2. Three and 4, 1, 6, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4 and 3, 9 and 6, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Absolutely beautiful. Lea, take a bow. Very nice. Uh, Lakia says they may or may not have won by copying the most common bet. It's not a bad strategy. All right. Let me have a look at my puzzle list. See what catches my eye. Maybe this little Chili Chili was playing around with arrows and came up with this puzzle. So we have a grid with arrows. Let me ping Chili here. Yes, big arrows. Chonky arrows. Okay. The rule here is very simple. Some cells contain arrows. A digit in a cell with an arrow must be larger than all the other digits in the grid in the cells along the direction of the arrow. And that's all we get. Let's see. This one is at least 6. So is anything pointing over here? No. Uh... Ah. Okay, this one is at least 5, but it's going to be more than that. So this one's at least 6. See, this one's at least 3, so this one's at least 4. This one's at least 5, so this one's at least 6. This one's at least 7. Kyle says stop. Not at least 7. But this one's at least 6. So this one has to be bigger than it. This one's... Right. This one... that's going to do it. That's going to get us a digit. Since this one is at least 5 by the row. This one points at it, so it's at least 6. This one points at that, so it's at least 7. This one points at that, so it's at least 8. And this one points at that, so it's 9. And we get to do a 9 dance. Do 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 woo. Do 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 wee. Do 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 wah. Do 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 woo. All right, now this one must be 8 because it has to be smaller than that, and that one's 7 because it has to be smaller than that, and that one's 6, and that one's 5, and these can only be from 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Leah, Chili said that as far as they knew, this is a new rule set. 6 in row 4, as Kyle and Mehdi point out, and Carl, and woo. Row 4, column 7. Yeah. Oh yeah, it has to be at least 3. Let's see. Is anything else pointing at stuff we already have? It's true that 9s can't be pointed at. Isaiah thinks we can place them all, so these can't be 9, these can't be 9, these can't be 9, that can't be 9, that can't be 9. These can't be 9. Obviously, these can't be 9, and these can't be 9. That can't be 9, that can't be 9, these can't be 9. These can't be 9. These can't be 9. Hey, Chili. So one of these is 9. Oh, is this being... This is point... I didn't see that. This is being pointed to. So we get a 9 here. Maybe I should have... Oh. Nope. Maybe I should have colored all those, but oh well. I'll redo it if I have to. Box 5 had 9 placed, you say. Uh, row 6, column 5 points left. So this one's low. This one's max 4. This is just 7, 8, 9 left. Good point. This is actually at least 3. Row 3, column 3 must be an 8. So that's a 7. Very nice. So there's a 9. That's an 8. Yes, nice, Martin. Let's see. These are from 1, 2, 3. These are from 1, 2, 3. Let's see. This one. That's not 9. Box 3. That's it. Kept looking around for that. Okay, so that's 9. That's 8. Nine in box 9. Oh, 9 in box 6. Let's see, we got a 9 in one of these. Ah, row 2, column 6, so it's there. Oh, and even just this right here. Uh, the much simpler thing. Kyle, Kyle points out we were looking up here, but yeah. Okay, these are only from 1, 2, 3, 4. For what that's worth. Mehdi points out we can do Sudoku and put a 6, 7 pair here, which is interesting for this, which now must be only 7. So that's 6, that's 7. This is really cute. See, this is max 5. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. Ah, one of these is 5 though. So that's not 5 and that's not 4. Right. We know this is at least 3. I keep saying it, but then I keep not doing it. It's interesting when you get small numbers not on arrows, or sorry, large numbers not on arrows, or small numbers on arrows. It gives you all these restrictions. Okay. Nine and yep. Todd points out that we get that. And let's see. Of these, what's pointing here? Yep. I didn't even look at that one. Uh-oh. Well, we do get a 9 here. Uh, And then it's this one again. There we go. Row 3, column 6. Right, the minimum maximum digit in these cells is 4. So this is minimum 5. Definitely sees 7, 8, 9. 6. What's pointing up here? This. There we go. So that's 5. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely with a 4 in these cells. So these are 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're completely resolved. These are the other 1, 2, 3, 4s. So these are 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 goes here. Mehdi points out we get a 5, 7 pair here, which places an 8. Ambrose points out 5 is hidden in column 7, which knocks 4 out of these. Now we get a 1, 2, 3 triple here. Uh, 4, 6 pair left over. Thanks, Ron. So that's not 4. 1, 2, 3 left in the column. Oh, Sarah with a beautiful, beautiful spot. These actually have to be the same. Just by Sudoku. So they're 3. So that knocks 3 out of all these. That's 3. That's 4. That's 4. That's a 1, 2 pair. That's a 1, 2 pair. That's a 2. That's a 1. See, that's a 4 now. What a beautiful spot, Sarah. Pat yourself on the back for that one. See, just a pair left in this column, which is 4, which we know where it goes, and I want to say 6. Let's mark these. let's see. This can't be 1. It sees 2. Could be 3. Be 4. I think that's it. So that's from 1, 2, 3, and we have a triple in the row. So the rest of the row is from 5, 6, 8. And it's completely resolved. Oh, we still need to place a 1 in box 1. So that's a 2 there. One and 2 go in. That's a 1, that's a 2. Box 2 is done, sure is. 1, 3 pair gives us a 2 over here. Seven up here. You have a 1, 3, 4 triple. That's a 2. Three, 4, 5 here. So that's a 3 only. That's a 4 or a 5. 4 and 3. That's a 5, a 4, and a 3. So that's a 5. 6, 4, 1, 3. 3 and 1. And can just finish from there. Oh, did we not have a bed tree? Apparently I forgot to do a bed tree. That was really neat. I'd love to see that rule combined with some other things. I feel like it would mix well with some other constraints. But that was a lot of fun. All right. Yeah, it is a little, there was a little bit of hunting of, oh, what points at this cell, but I didn't mind it too much. And of course, Chad is my eyes, so. It would have helped me if I just colored every cell that was pointed to by something. So if I were doing it again, I would do that. But yeah, that was great. And we have a use for the big arrows in Penpa. Lakia wishes they had chat to help remember clues and rules. I really recommend it. Okay, I want to do something a little harder. Uh, let's see. Oh, maybe not that one. Let's do this Psycho Look and Say Killer by Heliopolis. Inviscid Vorticity. Okay. Welcome, Sniglet. All right. Let's have a look at the rules to this puzzle. Have a great day, Lea. Thanks for coming. Normal Sudoku rules apply. And then we have these Psycho Look and Say killers. So digits in a pink cage may not repeat. Each digit in a cage indexes a cell in the grid. The cell is located in the box with the digit's number. So if this is a 4, it is referencing this cell. If this is an 8, it's referencing this cell. And what you do is you take the cells referenced by the you take the cells referenced by the digits in a cage and you do look and say on them. So like in the 4 cells that this references, there are 3 8s. A digit may index its own cell. Yes, if the clue is 2 8, then there are exactly 2 8s in the cells indexed by the digits in the cage. And then we just have normal arrow rules where these sum to digits along an arrow sum to the digit in the arrow circle. Okay, so these are all high for what that's worth. And obviously this is Fistomaphelian. So for instance, by this, we know there are There are 3 ones in the ring, by the arrows, points out Acid Helm. Well, wait, is that true? Could we do 2, 3, 4 twice with 9? We know there are at least 2 arrows. Or 2 ones, rather. Let's see, 3 6s. These cells. These arrows are so symmetrical. Oh yes, Acid Helm. It's so much worse than that. These all index other cells in the grid, and there are 3 ones in the indexed cells. Okay. Once again, these are not look and say cages. These are psycho look and say cages, where every cell in the cage indexes a digit. It's not counting digits in the cages. So every digit inside one of these cages is a box number. So if that's a 5, it's pointing to box 5, and it points to the cell in this position in box 5. So it would be pointing to this cell. So these 4 digits index 4 different cells in the grid. And this is saying there is exactly 1 6 among those 4 indexed cells. The cages do not count digits inside the cage. Obviously, this would be highly broken. Or any of these inner cages would be highly broken if they were counting cells in the cage. It's true these are all in... So there's... Oh, that's... I think one of these is going to have to reference itself. 3 6s and 3 8s. Yeah, that's the thing. This has got to be entropic. Yeah, the Irwin one, row 3. Right. If one of these is a 1, it indexes a cell in box 1 that can't be a 1. So the other 3 indexes have to be right. Uh, if it's a 2, it references itself and is not a 1, and the other 3 are right. So this definitely references a 1. Well, let's think about this. Right, we can't have we can't have 7, 8, or 9 along here. And one of these has to be 7, 8, or 9. So I think we can certainly say that this has to be from 7, 8, 9. That's like the first thing we do. Okay, so there's definitely a 3 on this arrow, right? Because it has to reference a 1 in row 3, which means one of these must be a 1, and one of these must be the 3. And we can't have both 1 and 2 because they would both be wrong. So the minimum this can be is 1, 3, 4. Oh, but it can't have a 1. So this is 2, 3, 4. Because it's got a 1 looking at it. Okay. And the 4 is also going to definitely reference a 1. So where we put the 4 is going to put a 1 here. But we haven't done a 9 dance. Do 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 do. Ooh, do 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 do. Wee. Ah, Zach down. Do 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 do. Oh no. Let's see. Ah, the column 3 arrow needs a 1. Ah, so that's a 1, which means that's a 4. Okay, we're starting to get a handle on this. Ah, now that's going to have to be a 3 with a 1 there, and that's a 2 referencing itself. Ah, so this isn't a 6. Yeah. Which I think we were prepared to say anyway. So this is a 7 or an 8. Ah, and it's not 7. Because that would repeat 1 in the column. So it's 8. That's a 1. And this can't be 2, 5, I don't think. Sorry, not a 1. That's an 8. Hang on. Okay, something in here is going to be wrong. I'm not... This is almost certainly going to have to be an 8, but I'm not prepared. So we can't have a 4. Well, if there's a 4 in here... Okay, this... Why did I say that was an 8? Or 1? No, this references that. I'm dumb. So this is already correct. Okay, I am now finally caught up. No, this 8 references a 1. I was right. I started looking at a different cage. Yeah, so maybe, so like, yeah, we could color these. So like, that's correct. What colors do we want for these? Ah, this arrow. This is going to have to be a 2, 3, 4. Points up Mehdi. So that is a 9 as well. And that could very easily put an 8 here. It's interesting. The consequences are completely different when you have a horizontal cage versus a vertical cage. So let's look at this. The one that's... So we're going to have 2 and 3. So only one of those can be right. So the 4 is definitely right. So one of these is a 4, so one of these must be a 6. And so this one can't be a 6. And it needs to be right, so it can't be an 8 either. So it must be a 7. With that being a 6. This is 1, 2, 4. So that's a 6, so that's a 4. That's a 3, and that's a 2. And one of these cells is a 6. I'm going to color them. Ah, yeah, the 6 over is forced to be 5 and 1, like that, points out Mehdi. And left in the row are 6 and 7, I think. So that's the 7 and that's the 6. Yep, 1 self-indexes. So all these 3 can't point to 1s. Ah, and that's a 6 now. So the 3 is correct. Or sorry, the 2 is correct. Oh, 3, 4 does break. It's a little complicated to see. Martin points out 3, 4 breaks. It breaks because the 4 would definitely not be right. No, it does, but you have to think about it. The 4 would definitely not be right. So everything else would have to be right. But the 3 and the 9 couldn't both be right. So you would not have 3 8s. So it does break. You just have to think one step further. So this is 2 and 5, and obviously only one of those can be right. But the 9 is definitely right, so that's an 8. And the 2 would... No, hang on. No, this could still be a 2. 1 and 5 left in row 7, and we know the order. Good. Go away. 1 is placed in box 9 here. So that's a 6. 8 can only go here because 8 goes in one of these cells, but not on the arrow because it can't go with a 1. Good spot to Mehdi. This is only 3 or 5. Yeah, what's left in column 7? 3, 5, and what? Oh, where does 5 go in column 7? It's just here. Uh, 3 and 6 are here. Let's see. N 9. The 9 is not right. So we get one more failure. And the 4 is the other failure. So the 1 must be right. So the 1 has to go here with the 2 here. And then the 2 must be right, so it has to go there. So that's a 4. And now the 4 and the 9 are correctly not right. So this is saying that there is not a 1 here. Thanks, Martin. I like crazy indexing puzzles. Oh, so 1 is here. Cool. And now 1 is here also. And yes, 5 is placed. 6 is placed here. Let's see. We don't immediately get... Do we have all our 1s? We just do. Okay. Seven, 8, 9 left here. Yeah, this can't be 1 or 2, so it must be 3 or 4. That's not 7. 7, 8, 9 looks over here. 3, 4 pair, that's a 9. That's already not a 1. How about this? Well, that's already not going to be right. So that's fine. Oh, we just haven't placed a 7 here, which is not right. And this one is going to be not right. 6 into box 5 here. And yeah, I definitely like weird indexing stuff way more than Zeta does. I enjoy it. He less so. Oh, 2 goes here, so that's a 5 and a 2. So that's an 8. No, wait. One of these is an 8. We don't know which. Oh yeah, this 4 can work. Oh, not that 4. No, this 4 can't work. 4 couldn't work here. We have most of our 6s. So this 16 thing is very limited. Oh, but there's only one of them is right. Ugh. Ah. So we just ask what these can be, because there's not much left. There's only 2, 3, 4 left in the box. One of them has to be right. 3 here wouldn't work. 4 wouldn't work. So it's not this one. 2, 3, and 4. This one is wrong. So this one is always the reference cell. It's not 3, but could be 2 or 4. I think what we can definitely conclude from this is that row 5, column 5 is not a 7. This is also not a 7. Okay. How about, oh, right. This, so 3, 4 here. 3, 4. No, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Let's look at this. No 3. Let's see. So, yeah, the 9. So I think this is this actually a 2-4 pair, or could this be the 2-4? But it is a triple, so that makes this a 3. That's a 4, that's a 3. No 9. 7 and 8 there. This cage is going to be interesting. One of these is referencing a 2 in the middle. So this one can't be a 2. Well, no, wait. Only one of them is right. It's not that 2 of them are right. So we have to be careful. Oh, but we combine it with this box. One of these is a 9. One of these is 2 or 4. So this is going to contain another incorrect reference into 2 or 4. So, right. One of these references is going to be the 2. But that doesn't mean it has to be 7. Martin, it's just Sudoku. This is a 2-4, so there's a 9 here. So that's not 9. I agree row 2 to column 5 is definitely indexed. I do not necessarily agree it is definitely a 7. Maybe I do. Right, between these two boxes, we have to reference 2 7s. And they're in boxes 2 and 4. Okay, I finally agree. I think whatever one is, so this one's not going to be a 2. One of these is going to have its correct reference be a 2 in the middle cell of the box. I kept forgetting to combine these because I was thinking, oh, we only have 1 7 that's going to be right, but I kept forgetting to combine the 2 cages and think about them both. Yeah, we get an 8 here and a 9 here. So now we know this is correct. Seven can't go in the arrow, on the arrow, because 7 and 2 gives 9, but that's too big. So 7 is here, points out Mehdi. And then this is 3. So we got our 6 and our 3 there. You know what these are? One of them has to correctly index a 6. We have all but one of our 6s. So let's see, an 8 here would correctly index. Nothing here would correctly index. Oh, yeah, this can only be a 4. 2, 4, 2, 4. So this 4 is going to index a 7 here. That's a 2. Five. So this is going to have to be 8 and 5 because we have to. This has to have a correct reference somewhere, and it's going to be 8. 8 and 7, and now I think it's Sudoku to the end. I can't believe that was done in a speed setting competition. That was fantastic, Heliopolis. Set in 90 minutes, I think you said. Amazing. That you managed to get such symmetry in the grid and such really elegant logic, and it stayed. It didn't have any huge difficulty spikes. Yeah, that was really nice. Really good. Let's keep going. I can stream for about another hour. Let's try this blobs puzzle a long time ago, this galaxy Sudoku. Hey, Josh. Great puzzles today. If anyone happens to know blobs on Discord or something, if you could throw them a ping, that'd be great. I don't. So, we divide the grid into galaxies, orthogonally connected groups of cells that have 180-degree rotational symmetry about their centers, marked with a small dot. Okay, so both gray dots and white dots mark the centers of galaxies. All cells must be part of a galaxy and no galaxies overlap. Okay. Gray dots mark Renbun galaxies, those with 2 or more cells whose digits form an unbroken consecutive sequence in any order. Thanks, Heliopolis. White dots mark galaxies of either a single cell or whose digits do not form a sequence. Digits may not repeat within a galaxy. All galaxies with at least 2 cells indicate their smallest digit with a diamond icon. All galaxies with at least 6 cells indicate their largest digit with a circle icon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circle icons in the grid. Okay, so this right here that just is a galaxy. Is blue a good color for that? What you should pick a color to bring our galaxies in. Green? I don't know. I just want something visible, and I feel like black is going to be confusing with the 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Ah, this one. This one was hiding. Okay, we'll do green. So this is a galaxy, and this is a non-Renbun galaxy, and this is the smaller digit. Okay. All right. We can draw in a lot of borders just off the bat. So let's see. Let's just start coloring in. Because we'll get to do a lot of borderage. Let's see. White dot galaxy can be a single cell. Okay. Let's see. These are all part of the same galaxy, though it could still grow. Possibly. These are all part of the same galaxy. These are a galaxy. These are a galaxy. Yeah, I just want to do this first, and then we'll do borderage. Okay, so let's start bordering. Can't go here. So we can't go here. We can't go here because of that. Can't go right here since we can't go left at all. This galaxy is just done. This can't run into here or here. We have a wall here, so we get a wall here, so there's a wall here. Let's see, wall here, so there's a wall here. Yes. Wall here, so there's a wall here. But this galaxy has a circle in it, so it must be 6 cells. And it can be maximum 6 cells. So this is actually a done galaxy. So this now must be a single cell galaxy. We'll give single cell galaxies gray color. See, I think this must be just a galaxy by itself. Because this needs to belong to something. And if this belongs to this, then this is it. But then that's done. Wine. Oh, row 9, column 9 could be blue. Yeah. Thank you, chat, for keeping me honest. Let's see. This galaxy can't grow to the right, so it can't grow to the left. But it does need to grow up and down at least some. Oh, Josh, with a good point, is that every galaxy with at least 2 cells needs a diamond in it, and there's no diamond down here. So I was just doing something completely broken. I agree with Martin that this can't attach to any other dot but the red one, because it can't make it down here because it can't go far enough down. So this is red. So this is red. Let's see, this can't go up, so this can't go down. This is the center of a galaxy, and it needs to be more than 1 cell, and it can't grow up and down. So I think that this galaxy must be exactly this. And this is a shame galaxy. Okay, these all have to be part of different galaxies. Yes, pink does need a diamond by the rules, so it can only get this one. I'm a little nervous about how box 1 is shaping up. I'm hoping I didn't break anything. Let's see, none to the right, none to the left. So this is actually done. This must be a shame galaxy. This must be blue. And blue must finish this way. This puzzle is great. I'm loving it. So this teal galaxy must finish this way because of the circle it needs 6 cells. Oh yes, if you would please take a moment to like the stream if you have not liked the stream. Row 7, column 7. I think it has 2 options. I think it could be teal or it could be green. Oh no, it can't be green. Maybe it must be teal. Oh no, it could be this. No, it can't be that. Maybe teal has to do this? Huh. Well, Josh is right. I think this is just a done galaxy. This galaxy has to get large. Let's see, this one can't come down anymore. Actually, this one is just trapped. Yeah, and this one is trapped as well. This one can only join to purple and do this. So this is a shame galaxy. Let's see. So border there. Where is this getting a dot? Is it gonna have to be green? Kind of feel like green's gonna have to do this. to get that circle a dot. I feel pretty confident about that. If I'm wrong, check and tell me. And now, yes, Chad is saying that teal has to take all of that. And I think I agree with that as well. Oh no, we have a teal bordering a teal. Let's make it red instead. This is hemmed in. This is a galaxy. It can be another yellow. And then this is a shame galaxy. And then whoops! Ah! Stop it! And this is a galaxy that can be dark green. Cool. Now we have to get some numbers in here. This one's kind of large. Seven. And it's a Renbon. This one's 8, and it's a Renbon. So the smallest digit is 1 or 2, and the largest digit is 8 or 9. Heliopolis wants a map dance. We could do a map dance. Whee! Map dance. You like these Renbon galaxies that poke into other Renbon galaxies' spaces are interesting. This is another. So we get another 1, 2, and another 8, 9 here. Need to put row 4, column 7 in box 5. So it goes here. These are the same digits. We can catch up those. That was a good call, Egbert. Then that digit goes in one of these cells. But these are two different 8 9s. Interestingly, we can't get lower than 3, I think, with this one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, 3. This is 3 or 4. Yeah, I agree these 1 2s are different. I'm not sure that does much. Ah. It's 1 2. Unfortunately, we don't know which of these cells it goes in. It would be awesome if it went in this one, because that would be progress. Well, 1 is definitely in a diamond in column 9. Is Eckbert saying that this can't be this 1 2? So if it's like a 2, and then that would be a 1? Row 4, column 4. Has to go in light green, yes. I want to I want to examine Sarah's point because I think she might be onto something. So definitely in column 9, 1 is in one of these diamonds. In column 8, 1 can't be in green. I don't know why 1 couldn't be. Well, 1 is actually in one of these cells in column 8, right? Just for sure. Because in the entire puzzle, 1 either has to be in a shame galaxy or in a diamond. And in column 8, there's only these. So in column 7, one of these is a 1. Oh, so this must be a 1. Because now we've ruled this out from being a 1 and this out from being 1. So this is a 1. And I see Martin's point, but first we're going to do a 1 dance. Do 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 woo! Do 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 wee! Zack attack! Do 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 woo! But we can look at every house and see what our options are for placing 1. And Martin's right. In the whole puzzle, we can only put 1s in shame galaxies and in diamonds. And in row 8, there is only one such thing. So that's a 1, which means that's a 2. That's a 9. Now we know these are different. So that's a 1 and that's an 8. So now that's a 1. These are 2, 3, 4. Ah, 9 here. I forgot to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 here. Let's see, 1 has to go in one of these. Oh, but 1 could go in literally any of these. Well, not that one. Oh, circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we get a 6. Oh, 1 in box 5. Thank you. So 1 in box 2 has to go here. So that's a 1. Now 1 in box 3 has to go here. So that's a 7. And that just leaves this. And that's suddenly all of our 1s. So which of these are gray? So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not a 2. Uh, So these are getting pushed higher. These are consecutive. These are from a group. So I think these can only be 4, 5, or 8, 9. Because it's on one side or the other of dark blue. I'm being told that blue in row 5 has to have a 2. For why? Well, it can't have a 6 in it. Oh, where else is 2 in row 5? 2 in row 5. Yes, great point, Sarah. So these are 2, 3, 4. In fact, that's the 2. So then we can just, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the rest of the row. So then there's only 3 things left in this, and it's 3, 4, and 6. Two in box 6 is in teal, so that's not a 2 there. These are from 5, 6, 7, 8. Martin asks where we're putting 9 in column 6. We're putting it at the top of the bottom. Nine in row 3. 9 in row 3 is much better. That can only be a 9. Oh, this galaxy has a circle. Right, so it goes there. Yeah, this cell sees this entire galaxy. So it's only 7 or 8. Nine in column 5 now? Sorry. Does go in this. Oh, shoot. But I don't think we use that for anything. But Carl is right that these pencil marks were not correct. But we didn't base any logic off of that, I don't think. Nine in box 3, not in a diamond. Good. Which means 9 is here, so that must be a diamond. Sorry. I mixed up diamonds and circles. Though this can't be too low. This is minimum 5. Oh, right, 9 can't go in a diamond, so it goes here. Ah. So that'll have to be a 6 with a 7-8 pair here. No 6 there, so there's a 6 here. Last 2 9s Sudoku-ish. Yeah. Between these two cells, it has to, well, it has to go here. And then the last 9 is here. Thank you, Martin. Man, it's just been fantastic puzzles today. It's been a really great day for puzzles. Ah, that's a 6. These are a 7, 8. Thank you, Josh. I'm gonna good lift this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eh. Eight in box 5. Does look at box 6. Ah, so where does 8 go? 8 goes here. Good spot, Mehdi. Yeah, this cell has to go here. And also here. We do have a 2, 3, 4, 5 quadruple here. So that means that's an 8 and that's a 7. Yeah, one of these is an 8, so that's not an 8. Martin says we can place 8 in column 5. Can't go on the, well, could never go on the diamond. Yes, it can only go here. So that's a 5, that's a 7. Excellent. And that 7 goes up here by Kyle's point. And now in box 4, it goes here. Yes, we could place 8 in box 2. I hope Blobs watches this. This is a great puzzle. Tuple in box 9, so that's a 5. This is a 3 or 4 for the column. Which makes a 3, 4, 6 triple, so that's a 5. Six in column 6 goes here. Now we have a 2, 3, 4, 5 quadruple, so no 5 there. So no 6 here. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me and doing puzzles today. Today's been great. And yeah, this puzzle's amazing. Oh, 6, 8 left in box 4. Yes. No 5 there. So we get a 5 in one of these cells. 6, 7, 8, 9. And it can't be in the diamond. So it goes here. And this is a 2 or a 3 only, because it can't be a 4. 5 into box 1 goes here. Must be doing pretty well on 5s. A bit. Hi there, ABJ. 7 in box 1. Yes, 7 in box 1. We do have a 5 in one of these. So we get a 5 there. 5 in row 8 would have been easier. Lakia says 8 in row 7. Hmm. Oh, it can't be here because of the white dot. Right. So 6 and 8, 6 and 8. 3 and 7 left. 2, 4 pair. That's a 6. 7 in box 8, says Mehdi. Let's see. We need a 2 there. Three, 4 pair here. That's a 2. That's a 4. That's a 2. 5 and 6 here, and the diamond gives us the order. Let's see, 3, 4 pair here. 2 and 5 left in the column. 3, 4 pair here. That's a 2. That's a 2. Three here. 4. DD dude. DD dude. 3. 4 and 3 and 4. 4, 3, and 4. Let's see. That must be a 2. And that's a 3. Wow. And yeah, I forgot the bed tree again, but wow. And it was in the rules that digits can't repeat within a galaxy lock, yeah. Oh, today's puzzles have just been phenomenal. Every single one. There's Nordyttrio snake puzzle. This Lea Addams 15. This we only got through 4 today, but boy were they a fantastic 4. Oh no, we got through 5. 5. Oh, but they were so good. Puzzles today so good. Oh, well, what a great day. I think I am going to end stream there for today. It's just been a phenomenal day of puzzling. Just the best. Thank you all for joining me. I will be back streaming on Friday. We will have ZetaMath on stream in some capacity on Sunday. He might just be watching me solve, but we'll have him here one way or another. Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking the stream. Thank you to everyone who supports the stream financially. Thank you to David Ratner for the gift subscriptions. Yes, Sarah says that's a kind of stream that leaves her feeling really happy. Yes. It's impossible to be in a bad mood after those puzzles. All right. If you want to support us, you can click the join button down below, or there are Patreon and Ko-fi links if you prefer that. And I want to thank the people who support at the highest level. Those are David, Nordy, Franco, Daniel Silverstone, Danita, and Plonk Time. Thanks everyone for coming. I will see you in a few days. Be well. Take care. Bye for now.